What a respectable young man. I wonder what noble job he will pursue in the future. My twin is the GOAT. He took both of our pictures for picture day back in high school when I was sick. All my school photos since year 7. What the hell happened in year 9? He got a haircut. So, are you Asian or Chinese? Literally everyone. Nailed it. I asked God for a bike, but I know God doesn't work that way. So, I stole a bike and asked God for forgiveness. Just found my old friend's yearbook quote from high school. If idiots could fly, this place would be an airport. Good girls are found in every corner of the earth, but unfortunately, the earth is round. Most accurate senior quote of all time. Bruh, we graduated just to go to school again. Yeah, if I say this, I'm gonna get in trouble. Kinda hard. Waking up is the second hardest thing in the morning. When I grow up, I want to be a dog. My mom should have swallowed me. Joshua. Nothing can separate twins, except for that guy. Daisy's living. You don't realize life hits you until it's running down your face. Okay, but what is going through Carlos's head? Goats are like mushrooms. If you shoot a duck, I'm scared of toasters. Why did 2007 exist? Joe McDonald. No, I did not have a farm. Kevin Chang. It's not enough that I should succeed. Others should fail. Christopher Gaylord. Yes, that is my actual last name. Kevin was just a bit off. My prediction for the year 2020 is that everyone will live peacefully and they will cure every disease there is. Sorry guys. We are not related. If the earth is flat, explain how my life has been going downhill constantly. I'm fat because I don't chase these women. I don't always have time to study, but when I do, I still don't. Carlos. I hate my name. Because you can't say fuck bitch get money in the yearbook. Disregard females. Acquire currency. I spent 113,880 hours of my life for a paper and a handshake. My senior project was to make a clone, Matthew Klein, A+. So what you're saying is whatever I write here will be in the yearbook forever? I would love to be in a science class with a stormtrooper. Today, I took yearbook photos of my fish, class of 2017, Julianne Massa. I went through 4 years of high school without having a bad hair day. That's a whole new level. Read it backwards. Y'all went to high school. I went to school high. Accurate. Life is like a sandwich. No matter which way you flip it, the bread comes first. When you're ordering pizza and someone suggests pineapple as a topping, if you like pineapple slices on pizza, I hope you like pineapple slices on your children's graves. Because you're weak, your bloodline's weak, and you will not survive the winter. Best senior quotes of all time. Are you calling me a liar? I ain't calling you a truther. My little sister graduated high school, and her quote, "I'm not really funny, I'm just mean, and people think I'm joking." Most savage yearbook quote ever. You can't always pick your father, but you can pick your daddy. I don't remember. I don't understand the saying, you are what you eat, because I don't remember eating a sexy beast this morning. My senior quote. Now, you can call me Madison Hypothesis, because I'm an educated guess. I started high school with straight A's. Now I'm not even straight. Bro went from earning A's to getting D's. What a savage. I like my makeup so cakey. When I hug your man, I leave a mark on his shirt. I've been laughing for 5 minutes. When I die, I want the people I did group projects with to lower me into the ground so they can let me down one last time. Yo, make up a senior quote for me. I'm not at school. The worst part about donating blood is the feeling of giving, or screaming because you're so needlephobic. If you like water, then you already like 72% of me. Spencer Howard. Opinions are like mixtapes. I don't want to hear yours. I never knew snakes could talk until I came to this school. High school was easy. It was like riding a bike, except the bike was on fire, and the ground was on fire, and everything was on fire because it was hell. Ayana Morgan. Remember, the more you weigh, the harder you are to kidnap. Stay safe, eat cake. I've learned to say here when the teacher hesitates while taking attendance. Omotola omutinu bon. Omutinu bong. Omutinug bon. I want to thank Google, Wikipedia, and to whoever invented copy and paste. Thank you. Greg just stole my girl, says everyone. I like my coffee how I like my woman. I don't like coffee. A myth. I am not a myth. I am a legend. He was born with the opportunity, and he took it. When life shuts a door, open it back up. That's how doors work. My son's yearbook arrived, and apparently they asked for baby pictures of the graduating class. He's 46. What? Who the hell runs this school anyway? I bet you didn't even know this was an option. Yeah, I didn't, James. I'm going to end up in jail, or working at Olive Garden. Either way, endless salads are getting tossed. Got my kid's virtual yearbook already. You've got to enjoy the little things in life, like blowing bubbles. They call me Bubbles in the classroom, because I'm always rising to the top. I just saw this and felt like sharing my pain with everyone. 6th grade. grade is dabbing. I found this from a friend's yearbook. Sometimes, when my neighbor is gone, I roll around in her garden and pretend I'm a carrot. The dimmest star in the sky is still brighter than my future. I do believe I won this round of Best Yearbook Quote. Master has given Megan a high school diploma. Megan is free. I could probably drop an F-bomb and get away with it. Fuck. Jesus condom. He's posing like Eminem. Morgan Worley. Morgan is my girlfriend. Says nobody. I cheated on all of my exams. I didn't choose the twin life. The twin life chose me. Sometimes, when I'm taking a bath, I like to turn off the lights and pretend I'm in the womb. I wonder what Aaron's been through for him to say this. Jake Morrison. Okay, let's just flip that upside down. Okay. No, Miranda. Your senior quote can't be fries before guys. Dad. Of course I dress well. I didn't spend all that time in the closet for nothing. Unknown. I got a haircut. No one noticed. Michelle Ho. I've been a hoe my whole life. I hear everything. Chewbacca. You can always retake a class, but can't relive a party. Natalia Williams. Why fall in love when you can fall asleep? I'm that Nigerian prince that keeps emailing you. It's so hard being a single mom when you have no kids and are a male teenager. Diet Coke. My ears give out a better signal than the school Wi-Fi. I got kicked out of Hogwarts for using black magic. My A's turned to B's and so did my grades. God bless. Donuts are always the answer. Me. Cheaters never win, but I just graduated. Shoot for the moon. If you miss, you will die in outer space, which is cool. F you. Mackenzie Glubber. What a second name. Not pregnant, just eating good. Life is short. False. It is the longest thing you will ever do. Yep. Control C. Control V. This looks like Zeus. They put our school's therapy dog in the yearbook. My dad disguising himself to get into the yearbook twice. 1980s. Losing my mind over my great-grandmother's Catholic school yearbook. My dad got his police department yearbook today, and they have a page dedicated to the canines. So we got our yearbooks today. I was about to take a math test, but when I pulled out my calculator, it was a Pop-Tart. I still don't know who did it. Me and my friends put a Pop-Tart in somebody's calculator case and drew all the numbers on it. It was really funny. Now I have to hide my yearbook from my parents for the rest of my life. Rest in peace, Club Penguin. You raised me when my parents didn't want to. This gym teacher wore the same outfit for every yearbook photo throughout his 40-year career. A line of kindergarteners wait to have their yearbooks signed by their favorite janitor. Something about this warms my heart. So I heard that ladies like bad boys. Lucky for them, I'm bad at everything. Jason Distant. Honey, where is my supersuit? Mitchell Wieland. Remember to always be yourself unless you suck. Then pretend to be someone else. You have a lovely voice. I would love to hear it coming from my basement. Oscar Barker. Graduating was harder than crossing the border. I had to put my grades up for adoption because I couldn't raise them. I haven't lost my virginity because I never lose. Daniel Zhang. Why you no doctor yet, Dad? Fernando Robinson. Dads are like boomerangs, I hope. This is Justin Bieber's yearbook photo. I just thought I'd add it in. I was planned. I was not. Christian Smith. I play basketball and females. Isabel Papa. See kids, I told you your mother was hot in high school. I always knew Brooke would end up on top of me. Jaya. I am Jay-Z's big brother. So here's my senior quote. To all the teachers that never taught me a thing. Stranger Things Season 2 Episode 5 3508. Son of a bitch. You're really no help at all. You know that? If you don't like where you are in life, move. You ain't a tree. Jenny Kim. A lot of girls didn't like me this year, but their boyfriends did. What did you learn in school? Me. Born too late to explore the world. Born too early to explore the universe. Born just in time to browse dank memes. Voted best redhead. I hate you, my mom. The happier I get, the less I can see. My grandma would always X out people in her yearbook and write deceased when one of her high school classmates died. We often found it morbid. Grandma wanted to be the last one living. She wanted to win. That's not a yearbook. That's a hit list. This is so funny because there's always that one person in the yearbook who's extra and pays more for a different pose. These kids don't even go to my school, but someone took the picture from online and tossed it in the yearbook. None of the teachers noticed. My oldest son had seen my senior yearbook picture and couldn't believe I had hair before. He wanted to wear his hair like mine for picture day. Bro is rocking a shiesty mask in the yearbook. I respect Mr. Rogers, but his high school yearbook photo looks like an artist tried to reimagine a ventriloquist dummy in human form. Please elaborate. The spring sports page in my yearbook is just empty fields because they got cancelled from the virus. My best friend and I snuck Lil Wayne into the freshman year photos. Connor, I don't know. You can just put some quote in for me. I get butterflies when I think of myself. I just pretend I know what I'm talking about 150% of time. If you can't blow them away with brilliance, baffle them with your bullshit. I think I just found my senior quote. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy Taco Bell, which is basically the same thing. I make terrible science puns, but only periodically. Well said, Stephanie. You're all going to regret not dating me in high school. Can't say my mom was too happy with my senior pictures. Aim for the moon. That way. If you miss, you're a disappointment on a much larger scale. This is actually good advice. I mean, this should be going backwards, right? Adam Boucher. The guy next to me is my twin brother. I am the good twin. I came this far thanks to my wonderful mum, my brother, my friends, my family, and the metal. Armin Tassau too. I don't even go to this school. Michael Kelly. Shrek is love. Shrek is life. Jason Avina. One time, I ate a bagel. All pizzas are personal pizzas. If you try hard enough. Yeah, Christian McGraw. What? Does anyone actually understand this meme? Another one of these pizza memes. What the fuck? Dustin Romero. Not a lot of guys like me, but their girlfriends do. I didn't choose the thug life. The thug life chose me. Tupac. Turk James. Class of 82. High school. Unknown. Favorite expression. Sub. Pastime. Chillin'. Pet peeve. Not chilling. In 10 years, I will still be chilling. Tiffany. Special education. Linda. English and communications. Carol. Geometry. Julie. English 2. Brandon. English. I look better in person. My brother's senior quote is a pancake recipe. He's really put the good in Goodman. I don't like it when people call me a dumb blonde. It gets on my pet peeves. Knock knock. Who's there? Not the triplets. We graduated. I found my supersuit. Don't use that stupid lumberjack photo. Mum, I don't think it's that stupid. I was just looking through my mum's old yearbook and look who it is. Don't be sus. Buy a yearbook. I'm at the end of the fucking rope. I found Fantano in my brother's yearbook. Did the man who invented college go to college? Okay then. Jack Nicholson's high school yearbook of 1954, where he was voted class clown and best actor. Squad found our high school yearbook. Class of 76 for the win. Don't you dare use that as your senior picture. Mom, Jerome Powell's yearbook photo, 1972. I'm going to print so much money. Now let me look up his net worth. Picture day for the bus drivers at my elementary school was always a blast. Yeah, I used to take the bus. Quite good. It's good if you get along with the bus driver. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. I hate all of you. Squidward tentacles. I took my 2002 senior year photo with my bird, Jeff. It made it to the yearbook. 10 years later, I caught him reflecting on our long history, sentimentally in its truest form. Robin Williams was voted least likely to succeed in his high school yearbook. Okay, so go where I'm standing, and I'll take your yearbook photo. You got it. Say cheese. I think this is the wrong use of Wojak meme, I don't know. I came here to do my job and clock out. Funny teacher picks yearbook section. I just can't understand why they would use a high school yearbook photo for a 25-year-old when they can use a more recent mugshot. In 1985, you could have your gun in your yearbook photo. In 2017, a guy in my class couldn't use a photo of him sitting on a fake iron throne. Buy your yearbook. How are you supposed to buy a yearbook when it's flying away? Crazy yearbook quotes from students back in 1911. Description, okay. Occupation, giggling. Ambition, to murder the faculty. Song, Montana. Greta Alice Robinson. Description, faded. Occupation, wondering. Ambition, to marry a dwarf. Song, what's the use? Makeup looks pretty on the outside, but it doesn't help if you're ugly on the inside, unless you eat the makeup. I would like to thank my arms for always being by my side, my legs for always supporting me, and finally my finger, because I could always count on them. My hopes and aspirations are to go to an Ivy League college and then get my MBA in business. I want to have my peers respect me, be a loyal husband, and a great father to children. In my spare time, I want to be a mogul. I found this gem in my sister's old yearbook. I had to stop living for other people, because when I won, we won. When I lost, I had to take that L on my own. Will Farrott. I always keep one eye on the ladies, and the other eye for the basement. The only reason why I'm saying that is because pirates used to do this. I think everyone knows at this point, right? Because when they go under deck, they just flip the eye patch off and they can see, because their eyes adjusted to the darkness. Muslim girls ending the game, one yearbook at a time. You can't see me, John Cena. I hate having to explain to everyone why I wear a hijab, but if everyone must know, Voldemort has possessed me, and his face is living on the back of my... I only wear this to give the rest of you girls a chance. Class of 2018. I can't cry about having too much on my plate if my goal was to eat. Your quote has me thinking hard about my life. Jordan Nero. Don't follow your dreams. Follow my Twitter. No. Follow my Twitter. Easter egg, guys. No way. Mario. This is so great. I love my school. The Office. Season 7. Episode 19. Minute 14:45. I should have burned this place down when I had the chance. Ambitions. Live through graduation. Activities. Partying 1, 2, 3, 4. Saying, when in doubt, do much crowd. What's crowd? My friend photobombed the anime club picture dressed in Homestuck cosplay, and the yearbook cited them as their characters. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. I love me a good pancake. Who would have guessed it? Luigi! This video is a train wreck, but like a train wreck that is salvageable. They met on Bumble. A few weeks in, they discovered they were in kindergarten together 25 years ago. The yearbook was in his room all these years, with a picture right below him of his future wife. You know, looking back, it's weird that in my high school yearbook, I was voted least likely to develop dyslexia as an adult. I just got my high school yearbook. They kept my graduate quote. I may have made mistakes in my life, but at least I've never read Homestuck. Yearbook responses. Hello all. I hope all is well. The response you have given for your dream is glitching for some reason. Not sure if you did something special. It seems the only writing I can see is hamburger. Is that it? Kind regards. God, these people who make some of these memes are just so insecure. And it's Christmas Eve I'm uploading this, or Christmas Day. I don't know. Tinkerbell, what do you want to tell him for Christmas?
Subscribe to Vasco. Next year, he's gonna post even more videos. He does daily videos every day, and his video ideas are only gonna get better.
Smells like catnip. Let's see if she wants to play. Huh. Very true, Kevin. Very true. Without Google, I would not be graduating. Finally, someone says it. After 4 years of being in this prison, I still don't know how to pay my bills, but thank God I know how to solve for egg. Rice now brings people together. One day, some Asian guy sat down next to me and started eating his rice. We later became friends. One day, some white guy stared at me while I ate my rice. We later became friends. If I ever get deported, thank you for the free education. The happier we get, the harder it is to see. Something tells me they weren't donating their own blood. The worst part about donating blood is the feeling of giving. That smile really does give it away. I'm done. I knew my girl was cheating on me when she said she was at the mall with Christy, but Christy was laying right next to me. The next quote is a lie. The previous quote is telling the truth, philosophers. Oh, Neptune. Best senior quotes of all time. Are you calling me a liar? I ain't calling you a truther. Honestly, I didn't expect most of you to make it this far. The best senior quote? Hannah Montana said nobody's perfect, but here I am. Gah, I can't figure out what my quote is going to be. Me neither, Forrest. It's okay. I don't need friends. They disappoint me. Best friend goals. I'm surprised they let you do this. So this person used Morse code in their senior quote, and it comes out to, I was born white. As far as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. God made every person differently. He got tired by the time he got to China. Golden Hong. That's a cool name. I'm so glad I'm the smart and pretty one. You wish. Roses are red. Violets are blue. I'm black. Why fall in love when you can fall asleep? Because love's better than sleeping. We are not related. The girl to my left is weird. What are you thankful for? I'm thankful for all the dead people, because at least they tried. Opinions are like mixtapes. I don't want to hear yours. I don't remember. I don't understand the saying, you are what you eat, because I don't remember eating a sexy beast this morning. Some students have more profound thoughts than others. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. I love me a good pancake. I had to shout out Elon Musk for my senior quote in the yearbook. Did you guys really expect anything else? I would like to die on Mars, just not on impact. Amanda Cook. Future plans. Find an old man. Wait for him to die and take all of his money. Activities. Basketball. Joshua. Nothing can separate twins, except for that guy. They put his service dog in the yearbook. I'm crying. Why does he look so nervous? So we got our yearbooks today. I was about to take a math test, but when I pulled out my calculator, it was a Pop-Tart. I still don't know who did it. Me and my friends put a Pop-Tart in somebody's calculator case and drew all the numbers on it. It was really funny. I was so proud when I made the yearbook. When I got home and showed my mom, she said I would later regret that in life. 6th grade. Left shows off one of his many talents. Shrek is love. Shrek is life. My name is long, but do you know what else is long? Wink. No, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know how to pronounce my last name either. Samuel Odogi. Odogi? I don't know. If you don't know, I don't know. Luke. I don't even have a quote picked out, so if that doesn't show how unprepared I am for the real life, I don't know what does. Miss Rebecca, if you tweet me, I will make my senior quote whatever you say. Yeah. Miranda Cooper. Yeah. Beauty isn't about having a pretty face. It's about having a pretty mind, a pretty heart, and a pretty soul. Christian Dang. If my girlfriend and I were drowning and there was only one lifesaver, I would save myself because I don't have a girlfriend. Maxwell Barrett. Of course I dress well. I didn't spend all that time in the closet for nothing. I had to put my grades up for adoption because I couldn't raise them. Seth Egan. That wasn't like High School Musical at all. My head may be big and my eyes may be small, but my heart is just the right size. 100 character limit for our senior quote? That seems unfair. We refuse to be constrained by these rules. Makeup looks pretty on the outside, but it doesn't help if you're ugly on the inside. Unless you eat the makeup. From my experience, high school sucks. This man is going places. Life is like a sandwich. No matter which way you flip it, the bread comes first. I don't like it when people call me a dumb blonde. It gets on my pet peeves. My best friend and I snuck Lil Wayne into the freshman year photos. How did they not notice? If this ain't the best senior quote, I don't know what is. Ravioli, ravioli. Give me the diplomioli. Okay, so like this kid I went to high school with is engaged to Ariana Grande. How sick is that? Never mind. Beyonce said pretty hurts. No wonder I'm always in pain. Don't give up on your dreams. Keep sleeping. 6'1", and no, I don't play basketball. I am not a vegetarian because I love animals. I am a vegetarian because I hate plants. My senior quote, I hate myself. Can you keep up with my lingo? Some say life is a gamble, which means love is a casino. I don't need a piece of paper saying I succeeded in life. I just need food. You can't be proud of what you were born as, only of what you do. I look better than the person next to me. You can always retake a class, but you can't relive a party. I like my girls how I like my coffee. We don't like coffee. Jack Johnson. I'm no weatherman, but you can expect more than a few inches tonight. Perks of being next to your brother in the yearbook. When life gives me lemons, I make orange juice because it's unexpected. When life gives me lemons, I use the seeds of the lemons to cultivate more lemons and make bank in my citrus empire. We know what you're thinking, and no, we're not related. Trapped in yearbook factory. Send help. Where do we send help to? Do we just cut you out of the page? Our parents did the deed at the same year, so that's awesome. Eagles may soar in the clouds, but weasels never get sucked into jet engines. What would you rather be, a weasel or an eagle? I think I'll rather be an eagle. Life is short. False. It's the longest thing you will ever do. Tyler Bentley. You're laughing because I'm laughing, but I'm laughing because I farted. Life is though, but it's thougher if you are stupid. John Wayne. Why can't a heterosexual guy tell another heterosexual guy he thinks his booty is fly? You can. No one is stopping you. Break societal norms. I am not Hispanic. I'm Asian. Did you know that I'm Asian? I was gifted with an issue. I am the issue. I can't say my mom was too happy with my senior pictures. If you like pineapple slices on pizza, I hope you like pineapple slices on your children's graves. Because you're weak. Your bloodline's weak, and you will not survive the winter. I love pineapple on pizza. I don't care. Has to have ham though. Brie, if you see this, I want my sweatshirt back. Some days are a total waste of makeup. Brandon Dawson. Brandon is pretty much the nicest person you will ever meet, says everyone. Tasha Dieter. Brandon Dawson is a liar, says everyone. I want absolutely all the pasta and breadsticks. Melina. Everything I could ever want can be found right in the depth of my own heart, except for money. The photo of Will Ferrell to go with my last post, since it was requested. Will Ferrell's advice to my father in junior high yearbook. Doug, next year pull head out from between your legs and keep it out. Christopher, my brother took my quote. Matthew, there are 86,400 seconds in a day. It's up to you what you decide to do with them. So they're twins, but they look very different. Maybe they're not twins. I think they are twins. They're in the same year. They have to be twins, right? One just looks happier than the other. Calvin, how are you going to feel when your vape tornado blows away your friends and family? Adam 1, another one bites the dust. Rithika Katpali, you become doctor now, grandma. Mackenzie Faulkner, I could probably drop an F-bomb and get away with it. Said by, fuck. This is one of those memes I have to swear in to make it good. If you're reading this in 10 years and my last name's not later, I failed. Well, I failed because I don't even know what this means. If a man does not have sauce, then he is lost. But the same man can be lost in the sauce. Gucci Mane, okay? I want my eyelashes to be as black as my soul. And as long as the list of people I hate, unknown. I honestly don't like the majority of you. How do you feel you have changed since last freshman year? Well, I still have no friends. Alexis Luna, thanks for all of the education, but now it's time to hit the polls. By hitting the polls, does she mean those kind of polls? Omotola Omotindubon. I've learned to say here when the teacher hesitates while taking attendance. Just because you're trash doesn't mean you can't do great things. It's called garbage can, not garbage cannot. Nadia Reinhardt. I'm trying to come up with a senior quote for you, but all I can think of is hippo farts. Mom. So this guy is eating frosted flakes. Wow, they are great. I hate having to explain to everyone why I wear a hijab. But if everyone must know, Voldemort has possessed me, and his face is living on the back of my head. Do you feel him on the back of your head? Does it hurt? Can I remove it? Jacob Jones. That's what. She never said that, Jacob. When it comes to random security checks, I always win. Always. I mean, I don't think I've ever gotten randomly security checked, but I get really nervous when there are police. It's not because I've committed a crime. It just feels awkward. Is anyone else like that? Marlo, your quotes are due Friday. Miss Pryor. Hiya! Link, Legend of Zelda. No way this is real. James Charles Dickinson. Use code JAMES for 10% off your purchase at checkout. Christian McGraw. All pizzas are personal pizzas if you try hard enough. Miranda Gale. No, Miranda. Your senior quote can't be fries before guys. You shall not pass. But I did. Alexia. Foods before dudes. No, I don't want to quote under my picture. High School Musical told me we are all in this together, but you guys were not helpful. The only reason I went to school all this time is to distract myself from the fact I will never be Beyonce. What? Who the hell runs this school anyway? I know the main focus of this post is the cosplayers, but I can't stop laughing at the dude with the ice cream. He just looks happy to be there. I understand. I only came here because you would have locked my mama up, and I love my mama. I missed a lot of school. It was bad. A lot of letters and emails. It's not cheating unless you get caught. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? I hate you. His mom said that to him. Trauma dumping on the yearbook quote. I got to experience hell for 4 years before I even died. Isabella Jackson. You can't always get what you want, but I certainly can. I get butterflies when I think of myself. Is there a name for being only attracted to yourself? That's what this guy is. He's attracted to himself sexual. Arnold Lee. In this photo, I'm not wearing pants. The only thing lower than my GPA is my will to live. Jenna Mori. Life is like a roller coaster. Just when you think you're on top, you go flying back down and someone pukes on you. Close your eyes. Imagine yourself on a boat. Smell the salty air. Now open your eyes. Your life still sucks, but that was kind of fun, right? Guys call me Amar, but girls call me Mi Amor. Put something inspirational. Mum, here's to always staying positive and testing negative. Narnia wasn't the only thing in the closet for 17 years. I'm always right, except for when I'm wrong, which is often. When life throws a wrench in your plans, catch it and build an IKEA bookshelf. I hate when I'm on a flight and I wake up with a water bottle next to me. Like, oh great, now I gotta be responsible for this water bottle. Shrek and I drank this potion and now we're sexy. Should have burned this place down when I had the chance. I know he's quoting someone, but the look he's giving makes me actually think he might do it. Lol, bye. I listen to the wheels on the bus go round and round when I'm driving because I can relate to it. I didn't choose the thug life. My mum picked it out for me. This is the most formal thug life I've seen. To all the teachers that never taught me a thing. Stranger Things Season 2, Episode 5, 3506. Son of a bitch. You really no help at all. You know that? Mackenzie Cosmetology. If the world is my oyster, then I must have an allergy to shellfish. Shake, Ricky Bobby. And bake. What's your life motto? Goats are like mushrooms. If you shoot a duck, I'm scared of toasters. You know what I'm scared of? The dark. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort? Girls. Oh my god, I'm only in 2 pictures in the yearbook this year. Me? Unknown. Damn, Joseph just stole my girl again, says everyone. You're an Asian, not a Bijan, my dad. Morgan Knight. You shouldn't have to dim your light to let another person shine. What advice can you give the elderly? If you can't see well, learn sign language. If you have blood sugar, you take a knife and make a cut, then let it bleed. If you can't walk, try running. Too many critics with no credentials. Don't follow your dreams, follow my Instagram. If you thought I was gonna do some free promo. Gabriella Barcelo. Be a Fruit Loop in the world full of Cheerios. Hardest yearbook quote ever. Chlorine, uranium, carbon, potassium, bismuth, technetium, helium, sulfur, germanium, thulium, oxygen, neon, yttrium. Donuts are always the answer. Me. A king is nothing without his queen. It's weird knowing I'm the best looking one on this page. Class of 2018, 2019, 2020, 21. The one good thing about my school is the fact we get senior quotes. I'm not great at senior quotes. Can I interest you in a sarcastic comment? I'm not great at the advice. Can I interest you in a sarcastic comment? You all say you hate me, but presidents don't elect themselves. Hashtag just saying. Is she saying she's gonna be a president? Good luck. Somebody get this girl some free 4 for $45. Be determined, passionate, and brilliant in life. Make sure to buy lots of 4 for 4s as well. I don't know, you can just put some quote in for me. Con corner. I got my senior quote today. My quote was, "Love God, love others, and nothing else matters." I guess Yearbook thought I was wrong. Love food, love others, nothing else matters. I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. Mewtwo. I was worried at first when they told me I had to do a Chinese oral, but then I realized it was something completely different. Jake, become friends with someone and they may allow you to take certain items from their home. Skyrim loading screen. Cleaning room. Find old yearbook. It's been 10 years since 5th grade. Look up every single classmate's name. No LinkedIn, no companies, no accomplishments. How did literally every single person in our class become a loser? They didn't. They're in university or college. 10 years since 5th grade. What are you talking about? 4 years of high school for this BS. Congrats 2016 grad. We are sorry to have held your This is not a yearbook meme. Why am I reading this? If somebody ever asks you to do something, do it really bad so you never have to do it again. Very, very situational. I had 3 fish die over the summer, said Goran. Okay, 2014 was a good year for music if you were in college. Oh my god, Jared. Hi, this is... Do you remember the time we went to Mesopotamia High together? We used to be a problem in Miss Ishtar's irrigation class. Found our yearbook. Oh my god, I thought it was gone in the burning of Alexandria. You get it? They're calling them old. They've really let me thank Satan in my senior yearbook. My most memorable moments were junior and senior retreats and being spiritual week captain junior and winning. I'd like to thank, fuck Satan. My favorite quote is, I hate everyone. I firmly believe that any man's finest hour is that moment when he has worked his heart out and lies exhausted on the field of battle. There are 2 kinds of people, and the 2 happen to be twins. The guy to the right was adopted, the biological twin. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Going out with a bang. Wayana Season 3, Episode 7, 2936. I think this would be a really good time to tell you that I am a lesbian. Omar. People don't understand the pressure on me to look perfect. Kim Kardashian. Out of all the people you can quote and make up your own quote, you use Kim Kardashian. Blah. Faison Graham was released from his 4-year sentence. Now you have to join the real world. I'm not sure which is more of a prison, school or life. I will probably never do math. Okay, so it doesn't say math, but if you switch the A with an E, it says a completely different word. And I'm not sure YouTube likes these types of words, so meth. Kira Bergman. Why am I yawning? It's 3:08 p.m. You've been watching for the last 12 hours. Are you okay? Netflix. The times I was binge watching series on Netflix was not a time where I was doing well in my life. So Netflix, no, we are not okay. Education is important, but big biceps are importanter. Exactly. Who needs to study, make money, when you can just get big biceps? See, we have to go back to living in caves and... I'm gonna do it. Give me 3-4 years. I'm gonna do it. I'll have a Starlink router. I'll have solar panels and I'll just be living in a rock making meme YouTube videos. Living in a rock? I mean in a cave. That's the life. I was just looking through my mom's old yearbook and look who it is. Leonardo DiCaprio. Let me get a meme up. I think I have a meme for everything. That's how I've brain rot. I literally have brain rot. To ink death is terrifying. Who comes up with this stuff? Twitter is just so random. And his profile picture is just Batman. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy Taco Bell, which is basically the same thing. There are so many Taco Bell memes, which I may actually have to just go, because I have never been before. 5,000 likes and, I don't know if there's a Taco Bell near me. Brandon. Canada's milk comes in bags. There's actually quite a good meme about this, hold on. Here is the meme I was talking about. I mean, it's one of the memes. Every American I've talked to on Skype asked me about bagged milk. What the hell is bagged milk? Guys, it's just milk in a bag. Why is this such a strange concept? Because if you open it, doesn't it go everywhere? How do you even? But can't you open it like you open bagged water? What the fuck is bagged water? Yeah, this is a Canadian meme. But I will say, when I was working I used to work in a cafe when I was like 14 for a bit. They did have bagged milk. And it was quite strange, but you could squeeze it and it felt quite nice. If your loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, you are entitled to a cash compensation. Let's check what this is. Mesothelioma. 52 a million plus? A bot wrote this obituary and I'm losing my mind. Brenda Tent retired from living at the age of old, surrounded by family and natural causes. A librarian from birth, Brenda was an avid collector of dust. She had a sweet heart and married her high school. She loved having hobbies and helping her sons to be disadvantaged youths. She had no horses, but thought she did. The church gave her a choir because she sang like a bird and looked like a bird, and Brenda was a bird. She owed us many poems. The funeral will be held in 1977 at heaven. In lieu of flowers, send Brenda more life. See you in 1977. It is literally impossible to pick a favorite line from this because the entire thing is gold. My brother's senior quote is a pancake recipe. See, I would set a light goal for this, but I can't cook. I'm a very bad cook. I can try and fail, but let me know. Maybe I can put a little, don't read this. You will get kissed on the nearest possible Friday by the love of your life. Tomorrow will be the best day of your life. However, if you don't post this yearbook quote to at least 3 yearbooks, you will never find love. Did anyone else used to get those Snapchat messages from people where they'd spread stuff like this? Like, share this copy and paste to 15 people or you have bad luck for the next 3 years. And I did share it because I was scared. I was a sheep. What do you guys like to do for fun? Me? Sometimes I lie in my bathtub, fill it up with spaghetti sauce, and pretend I'm a meatball. I'm not a vegetarian because I love animals. I'm a vegetarian because I hate plants. How do you feel you have changed since freshman year? Well, I still have no friends. When my eyes are closed, I can't see. I'm sorry, did my shoulders distract you from reading this quote? My yearbook quote? Don't sweat the petty things, and don't pet the sweaty things. I do this weird thing with my face called the beaver face. I had to put my grades up for adoption because I couldn't raise them. It just gets a little better, and then I die all over again. Call me daddy. My hair is straight, but I'm not. The school system is getting worse and worse. I never even knew we had a Mr. Chewbacca, rolling through life like a tumbleweed. Would you take a bullet for your best friend? I wouldn't take a bullet if my best friend had a hot girlfriend. My favorite animal is a llama because they spit at things they don't like and resemble mini giraffes. I'm probably in the sky flying with the fishes, or maybe in the ocean swimming with the pigeons. I'm so much cooler online. The depressing thing about tennis is that no matter how good I get, I'll never be as good as a wall. Shake it like jello, make the boys say hello. Is mayonnaise an instrument? It can be, depends how you use it. If you read my quote alone, you'd think I was high. We finish each other's sandwiches. Google deserves my diploma more than I do. Don't stop when you're tired, stop when you're done. I enjoy long romantic walks to the fridge. Am I supposed to be laughing at the dog or the bald guy? Both. Michael had dad. Interests, sports, robotics. Goal, none. Favorite memory, shovel. Thomas Gray. Where will I be in 10 years time? Searching for my main line. Quote, I'm doing the deed in this picture. Calvin Kirkbride. How are you gonna feel when your vape tornado blows away your friends and family? I'm going to miss the snow days, 2-hour delays, half days, and the exam days where I do not have to be at school. I was gifted with an issue, and this person said, I am the issue. My presence is a present. Well, I want a new present, Kevin. I'm a senior, but I stay fresh, man. No matter how happy I seem to be at a party, with friends, laughing, dancing, taking pictures, just know I want to go home. You keep staring at this picture like you've never seen royalty before. Yeah, I'm still looking. I get butterflies when I think of myself. As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. Same. Coulter Glover. I love when I walk into class and I see the joy in my teacher's eyes die. Bow ties make everything look prepossessing. I googled that word. Quote, only trust people who like big butts. They cannot lie. When is this? I think if I ever had a yearbook quote, because my school didn't do this, this is probably what it would be. Step on my meat and I'ma step on you. A mother to her son at a grocery store. Me too, Nicole. Me too. Nicole Goddard. Graduate. Single from the womb, single to the tomb. We don't look alike. I'm not Malik. I don't know. You guys do look alike. Benjamin is a ravenous wolf. I didn't know wolves could get qualifications. After 4 years of being in this prison, I still don't know how to pay my bills, but thank God I know how to solve for X. If you can't afford a pizza, you can't afford me. You're for sale? I will miss the friends that I have made and the memories we shared along with the teachers I have boned with over the years. William Burt. England was my class the hardest always for me. Why wear pants when you could not wear pants? I don't know what FRK stands for, and at this point I'm afraid to ask. Fruck? That moment in between Netflix episodes when you see your reflection in the blank screen and wonder what are you doing with your life? Who needs a quote when you have a number in your name? I want a number in my name. I went from V's to D's real quick. I only love my bed and my mum. I'm sorry. I'm already starving tomorrow. We didn't choose the twin life. The twin life chose us. I had to shout out Elon Musk for my senior quote in the yearbook. I would like to die on Mars, just not on impact. I like my girls how I like my coffee. We don't like coffee. My mum hates me for using this as my senior quote. I'm trying to come up with a senior quote for you, but all I can think of is hippo farts. Perks of being next to your bro in the yearbook. When life gives me lemons, I make orange juice because it's unexpected. When life gives me lemons, I use the seeds of the lemons to cultivate more lemons and make bank in my citrus empire. Sometimes me think, what is friend? And then me say, friend is someone to share the last cookie with. I got to experience hell for 4 years before I even died. At least I won't make hell a brand new experience. I am usually not one for speeches, so goodbye. Don't put anything stupid for your senior quote, Mom. Pure deviancy in those eyes. Thank you, Mario, but our senior quote is in another yearbook. Hannah Montana says nobody's perfect, but here I am. Thanks to WHS, I learned to write good. Carl Timothy Manguini? I am rather appalled at the limit of characters for this. I am certain that I cannot fit all my thoughts of these last 4 years into such few characters. Gets diploma. With these upgrades, you never stood a chance. What if we spelled people like this? People. I think that would be funny. I think. This is one of the words I would struggle to spell as a little kid. Carson Moore. Carson is the most handsome man on the campus. Everyone. I think it meant to say everyone did not say that. Ha 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 ha. My time in high school went faster than people trying to say my full name. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Tamizarasu Sankarasuba Raminamana. Alexis Corcoran. I'm what the kids call a disappointment to society. 3 words that sum you up. Best at everything. What was your best school moment? I don't understand. Yearbook quote? Nice worm. Yusuf Abdullah. First in the yearbook, last in my class. Prepare for trouble and make it double. I am Crocman, and my superpower is having the best shoes. Bruce Williams. All I want to do is go home. I'm the one that told your kid to stay in school. I like to listen to the wheels on the bus go round and round when I'm driving because I can relate to it. Disregard insolent imbeciles. Engage in the act of acquiring currency. None of my assignments are done, but I sure am. Christian Garcia. If I had a car, I would be the Fast and Furious. I'm serious, like the Joker asking Batman why so serious. Mary Beth Nunn. Wee woo, wee woo. Nobody complimented me on my haircuts. Okay. I want my eyelashes to be as black as my soul, and as long as the list of people I hate. 6'1", and no, I don't play basketball. Eden Dranger. The first time he opened a box of Cheerios, he thought they were donut seeds. This is the classmate who would ask to get a drink, then come back 20 minutes later with a coffee and tell the teacher, I never said I was getting a drink from the fountain. Pretend you know what you're doing until you learn how to do it for real. Mackenzie. I could probably drop an F-bomb and get away with it. Voted most likely to return in my mental hospital's yearbook. Appreciate what you want. BR the make you appreciate what you dad. A series of very, 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 very fortunate events. Give me a senior quote, please. People don't think it be like it be, but it do. It's been done, T-Pain. Starting to regret almost everything about my senior yearbook page. Decide that you want it more than you are afraid of it. Bill Cosby. Someone once told me not to bite off more than I could chew. I said I'd rather choke on greatness than nibble on mediocrity. Why did Mia Khalifa say that? Well, I know why she said that. Somebody get this girl some free 4 for 4s. Be determined, passionate, and brilliant in life. Make sure to buy lots of 4 for 4s as well. My senior quote in high school, if you were wondering what I'm into. I can't believe I ate the whole thing. When life throws you a wrench in your plans, catch it and build an IKEA bookshelf. But I need the manual. Become friends with someone, and they may allow you to take certain items from their home. You're learning from Skyrim, huh? Knock knock. Who's there? A Patel. The one time I set the bar lowest for Limbo. Marlo Alvaro. Your quotes are due Friday. I honestly don't like a majority of you. Okay, well, the feeling is mutual then. I'm gonna go stand outside. If anyone asks, I'm outstanding. Outstanding in standing outside. Alexa, foods before dudes. Are you Harry Potter? Literally everyone. Well, are you? Ryan Sigler. Remember, the more you wait, the harder it is to kidnap you. Stay safe and eat cake. Cheaters never win, but Whoa, Felix. This is a fake yearbook quote. Fill the tub up halfway and ride it with my surfboard, surfboard, surfboard. Makeup brushes aren't meant to be swirled in makeup palettes. Like it's paint. It's weird knowing I'm the best looking one on this page. Keep the snakes away from me. Unless they Gucci. Joseph Allen. Damn, Joseph just stole my girl again. 20 years later, Joseph found out to have kidnapped over 1,000 people. I was worried at first when they told me I had to do a Chinese oral, but then I realized it was something completely different. Life is though, but it's though if you are stupid. Found in my son's yearbook. Why are they stroking this man's beard and face? I wish one of my teachers was Batman. You're so lucky. Someone was a horse for their yearbook photo. Cheaters never win, but I just graduated. Couldn't they remove your qualifications if you type something like this? I mean, obviously it's a joke, but shake and bake. Chris Ohart. I came here to drink milk and kick ass, but I've just finished my milk. Roshan McGinnis. I cheated on all my exams. Honey, why are there snakes in the silverware drawer? You mean, why is there silverware in the pancake drawer? What the fuck. Blah, 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 blah. Nancy Lee, don't make me assume my final form. Leo Lear, soon. Are they gonna get married? That's gangster. I will be the mayor of Flavor Town. Women call me Flavor Daddy. Isabel Jackson, you can't always get what you want, but I certainly can. They met on Bumble a few weeks in. Please God, please don't let me be normal. They just want me for my visa. Class clown. Chrissy Byron, Chris Pat. It's the Mario guy. Maddie Jens. Any pizza is a personal pizza if you believe in yourself. In your bed, it's 6 a.m. and you close your eyes for 5 minutes. It's 7:45. At school, it's 1:30. You close your eyes for 5 minutes. It's 1:31. I'm a lion, I'm a lion, I'm a lion, he's actually a dragon, he's a dragon, and it feels so good. He's a lion and a dragon at the same. What the hell is this guy? He's a champion. Jacob Jones. That's what she. Don't forget high school, buy a yearbook. Don't buy a yearbook, forget high school. Don't yearbook high, buy a forget school. Someone's father disguised himself to get in a yearbook twice. The trickster. It's a shark. I nearly said squid. It's an octopus. Can you keep up with my lingo? Some say life is a gamble, which means love is a casino. The best things in life are free, like long walks to the freezer to get some Ben & Jerry's strawberry cake. Yum. I like strawberries, but I don't like strawberry flavored things. Is that weird? Am I weird? When I get more than 20 likes on my photo. I'm sorry that everyone is so jealous of me, but I can't help it that I'm so popular. Looking at my grandma's yearbook from 1949, and Pat was built differently. So Vicky, she wanted to spend the rest of her life making Bob happy. Mary said, what else is there for a woman to do but get married? Pat said, if I only knew where I was to die, I would never go near the place. Jonathan Mitchell, that's what the government wants you. What does the government want me to think? That your name's Jonathan Mitchell? Well, you took my first name. What else are you gonna take from me? My soul? Dejar Miller. I mean, I don't even know why you girls even bother at this point. Like, give it up. It's me and I win. You lose. Ah. Kevin Ali Fabulous as he is. Ali Ababua. Strong as 10 regular men. Yes, indeed. He faced galloping hordes. 100 bad guys with swords. Connor, I don't know. You can just put some quote in for me. There's a lot of people who don't know what to put as a quote, and it just turns out like this. What brought you to Florida? I threw a dart at the map and it landed in a trash can. What is your favorite food? I like bagels because they're empty inside, just like me. That wasn't like High School Musical at all. Dude must have been so disappointed. My C's went to A's and so did my grades. I haven't even begun to peak. How do you know? Yearbook quote from someone at my school. I'm bad at maths. Could you tell me what 23 times 3 is? 60 nice. Scientists now believe the depletion of the ozone layer was caused by 3/4 of the people from not my high school. My cousin has celiac disease and takes her alert dog to school with her every day. And he made it into the school yearbook. Glad it's my last year. Really don't like you all. See ya. No yearbook. 1 million pounds of beef was recalled all over the nation because it was suspected to be contaminated with E. coli. That doesn't bother me, freshman said. I would probably still eat it. It's just E. coli. Who cares? Life can only be described as electroencephalograph as the entropy continuously aggrandizes to forcibly provoke our intuition, evolving the individual to a higher level existence. Fambish Nagok was released from her 3-year sentence. Intelligence is a weapon, but I'm unarmed. Eagles may soar in the clouds, but weasels never get sucked into jet engines. Damn, Mike Tyson said he liked pigeons. Jessica, can you use Facetune on that? Drama kid this and band kid that. Where's the love for us kids that did absolutely nothing in high school? There's a picture of me in my high school yearbook on the book club page, where I'm sitting on the floor of the library reading. I wasn't even in the book club. I was skipping chemistry class because chemistry is hard. So not only was I not in book club, I wasn't in class either. Life is full of good... Okay, let me see if I can read this because this spelling is a conundrum. Life is full of good works, but it's... I don't know, man. I got no clue. But he's thanking someone, so it's a good one. We can't all be princesses. Someone has to clap as I walk by. Yay, please leave. Raw, I'm a furry. Do you guys have your yearbook quote or a yearbook quote you want to share? If so, let me know on Twitter. Just at me and post it.